So another one of our frequently asked questions. I want to get started. Do I have to start by going to a registered class? Do I have to start by going to a registered Scrum Master class or a registered Product Owner class? Is that like the green go button? Is that where I start? In fact, that question came up just this week as well. I was talking with an individual who's in a charity in an international setting. They're outside of the United States. They're super into a lot of agile type methodologies. They love design sprints, they love design thinking. They're very much focused on innovation. So their head is absolutely in the right space, but they have recently learned about the Scrum framework. Oh, in fact, what they really loved, you bet, it's the Red Book. This is part of what got them so excited. But as they were thinking about the Scrum framework, they reached out to ask my opinion. What do I do now? What do I do next? And they knew enough that they already had an understanding of the Scrum basics. So that didn't feel like the first step that they particularly as an individual needed. Although for many that's helpful, not to read the book or in addition to reading the book to go to our 2-hour Scrum Basics course. But in their case, they really wanted to get hands-on practice. And so as they were looking at what our upcoming registered Scrum Master courses are and trying to think about what works in their schedule, they were wondering, can I wait? Is it okay if I don't go right now to a class? Good news. The answer is yes, it's okay. In fact, once you read or learn about the basics of the Scrum framework, whether it's in the book, whether it's in our Scrum Basics live course or our Scrum Basics recording, once you understand those rules of Scrum, so the 3 roles or accountabilities, the 5 events, and the 3 artifacts, once you understand that, wow, now you are armed with some great information and you can start to practice with and play with it in your team, in your organization. There is zero pressure to get it right on the first day. I don't know anyone that did that. Everyone's learning. Some teams, in fact, start by trying just one element of the framework, something that adds value or that they think will add value, and then they build from there. So it's actually really great if you get a chance to practice a little bit about the framework before you come to a registered course, before you come to registered Scrum Master or registered Product Owner. The chance that you'll have to be hands-on in that class, hear about others' experiences, test some of the facilitation ideas, whether it's facilitating as a Scrum Master in retrospective or prioritizing as a product owner, the opportunity to practice live with that cohort in your class is really powerful and will help set you up for success. But I think that the questions you will bring to that class are deeper and more meaningful for you if you've had a chance to practice at least a little bit on your own in your organization beforehand. Or maybe on your own in your personal life with a project you've got going on, maybe a renovation in your living space, or planning a vacation in an agile way, or moving in an agile way. Those are all different life things that you could use agile approaches to practice in advance of coming to class. So, like I said, good news, registered class isn't where you have to start. We love it if that's where you end up, but there are a lot of things that we recommend you consider in advance to help make your course and your agile journey as successful as possible.